Good morning. It's an enormous pleasure and honour to speak to you today, and a big thank you to all at the Modern Agricultural Foundation for the organisation, and to Orit Ronan, a close advisor of many Swiss companies, including ours, for opening their doors and enabling this. Why am I so happy to be here? Firstly, because I've had wonderful experiences interacting with the Israeli startup ecosystem and with other Israeli businesses over the last few years. This has also given me the opportunity to visit Israel regularly, and I always greatly enjoy these visits and coming to the country. Alas, I haven't been able to visit since late February for obvious reasons, but the next visit will be soon again, I hope. But mainly, I'm happy to be here because we share a common vision, the vision to grow the alternative protein area through innovation and cooperation. If we really want to revolutionize how we eat, and many or most of today's speakers really want to make big contributions to this, then we must do this together. The future is through sharing and through relationships. It's through taking risks together and through trusting in each other and in each other's expertise. Large companies with startups and countries around the world working together. We can't address consumers' expectations nor the technical and regulatory challenges on our own. We can only do this successfully together. Switzerland is at the centre of Europe and home to many leading food companies. Next to the well-known global Swiss players, which have headquarters and production in Switzerland, other multinationals have their headquarters or research facilities here. Personally, I'm CEO of 7 Migros food manufacturing companies, including Migros plant-based companies, and I lead the initiative that we have, which we call a big bet, to position the company as a relevant player in the European protein alternatives arena. To do this, we're investing in new technology, including startups, and 2 of our first investments were in Israel. One in InnovaPro. I think Nitzan, the CTO, is talking today, and I look forward to this, and the other in Aleph Farms. Neta is also joining this afternoon. As you hear, our interest in protein alternatives extends beyond plant-based products into the area of cultured meat. Again, in this, as in the plant-based areas, we cannot and do not want to do everything alone. This would be arrogant and hopeless. Indeed, we rather see ourselves as an enabler. We see ourselves working with innovators in startups, universities, and with cooperation partners to turn great innovations and great inventions into great products for consumers. We invested in InnovaPro not because we wanted to become an ingredients company, but because we believe in chickpea protein as an important future protein source in yogurt, meat, and in milk alternatives. We launched a range of chickpea products a month or so ago in Switzerland and in France, and more will follow. Migros is the world's most sustainable supermarket chain, and meat and dairy alternatives fit perfectly with our DNA. In food retail, we have over 50% market share in Switzerland through our Migros supermarkets, our Denner discount chain, and through Migros-Lino convenience stores. And we have 55% of the vegetarian convenience market. We want to maintain and extend this leadership position through working with the best innovators, and we believe that this can be done with a great team. Swiss consumers have a high purchasing power. They're multinational. 35% of the population in Switzerland is foreign, coming from Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and many other European countries. And they like to try new things. We're the ideal testing ground for new products, also because the regulators are more pragmatic than in the European Union and somewhat faster. But Switzerland is not only a great place for alternative protein companies to enter Europe because of the food and retail base. It's also the biotech powerhouse of Europe. Biotech Valley in Basel has grown up around big pharma, and the leading contract manufacturer for biotech is headquartered there. This means that the skills for development and scale-up are also available locally. There are also leading equipment manufacturers, including bioengineering, also talking at today's conference. Gero, I'm very happy you're with us. Indeed, Switzerland is well represented today as my friends Beatrice and Thierry from Bura, a leading technology provider in the food area, are also presenting. Finally, I'd like to invite all entrepreneurs and business people listening today, in Israel or elsewhere, to share, explore and expand together, and to be open to creative cooperation models. We have the ability together to change the lives of this and the next generations. Let's seize this opportunity. Let's enrich and nourish each other's ideas. L'chaim et Beit HaAvolon.